My name is Pam Franks, and I think what I enjoy the most is the fact that I'm a mom. I have two children that are grown, a boy who's 22 and a girl who's 25, and I absolutely enjoy my time with them. I came to know Jesus as my Lord and Savior when I was 16, and my life at home was very difficult. I was raised with an abusive alcoholic father, and I was the oldest of 4 children, so I often found myself being the rock, being the one that held all the others together. I sat down on the school bus one day, and right next to me on the seat was a tract. When I picked up that paper and I read that, it was almost like it was a letter right to me. It was as if it said, "Dear Pam, I want you to know how much I love you, how much I care about you, that I sent my son Jesus to die for you." And I knew when I read those words that it was true. It didn't change all of the circumstances in my home life, but it gave me the hope and it gave me the direction that I needed. My husband and I were missionaries for 5 years in Guatemala. In fact, both of our children were born when we were on the field. And my husband was a leader. He was the Bible director of a huge institute. He was someone that others looked up to, but he made a decision to backslide. He made a decision to walk away from his relationship, not only with God, but with his family. And our children were very young when he did this. They were only 3 and 6 years old. I found myself very unprepared for what happened. We had only been off the mission field for about 1.5 years, and Omaha was new to me. I didn't have any family here, but I had the Lord. You know, as a single mom, a reality is that we have to do everything. Sometimes as single moms, we have to do what we have to do. And what I mean by that is we have to make choices that aren't going to be popular with our family. If we had had a different circumstance, maybe we wouldn't have to make those choices. But reality is we have to do what we have to do, and that can be very, very difficult. I would encourage any single moms to really avoid feeling sorry for yourself or having those thoughts of poor me. I would encourage you to not allow others to feel sorry for you, because every time you do that, you take a step backward. And it's hard enough sometimes to keep the momentum going forward. And so we really need to focus on the fact that being sorry, feeling sorry for ourselves is not going to amount to anything. It's just going to take us back. And I found that as I walked that life of being a single mom, as long as I kept my focus on Him, I knew that everything would be okay. Every day when you wake up, you have the opportunity to make decisions. You make a decision that is either life or death. You make a decision to either please God or to please man. You make a decision to serve God or to serve man. Every day is a decision. It's the decisions that we make that make the difference for our children, that make the difference for ourselves. So I encourage you, make good decisions. I've chosen to turn off the TV. I've chosen to pray even when I don't feel like it. I've chosen to take the narrow path. I've chosen to serve God even when maybe I just don't feel like it. I want to go home and take a nap instead. Jesus Christ is everything in my life today. He's everything. He's the reason I get up in the morning. He's the reason that I do the things that I do.